Good morning, Emmy.
Good morning, teacher.
How are you today?
Very good, fine, and you?
Very well, thank you. Emmy, the objective of today's class is to compare the education in Finland and the education in Mexico, especially about young kids.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what do you know about Finland?
That's a country in Europe.
Ah, very good, excellent. Yeah, you're right. Finland is in Europe. Emmy, before we start, we are going to do a reading, but before we start, I have some questions for you. Do you know more or less how many subjects you study at school?
Probably like 5, yeah.
Okay. And let's talk about homework. How much homework do you get?
I get a lot, yeah.
Do you get homework every day or?
Yeah, more or less every day, yeah.
More or less. Okay, very good. Okay, well, I think we should start with the reading. Can you please read the first paragraph and then we check if we have some new vocabulary to learn?
Yes.
All right, go ahead, please.
In international tests of maps, science and reading, students in Finland do well. This is good news, but when you look more carefully at the schools, it's not easy to explain. Finnish students don't start school until they are 7 years old. The school day is short, about 5 hours, and there are only 3 or 4 classes a day. Students don't have much homework, and there are no exams. So why don't they do badly in tests? Perhaps something else can explain it.
Very good, excellent. Emmy, any questions about the vocabulary here?
Yeah, what's the meaning of the word perhaps?
Well, perhaps as a synonym means like it's kind of possibly, or we can use the word maybe.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's in this case 2 more words that we could use.
Okay.
Okay, can you please go to the second paragraph?
There is another unusual feature of schools in Finland. For most of us, the school timetable is a list of subjects. For example, ICT, history, foreign languages, geography, with one lesson following another. But some experts believe our brains work in a different way. They say our brains don't divide our learning into subjects. Our brains learn better when they get new information in context. This is why some Finnish schools don't teach subjects separately. Instead, they give students a project such as the weather and then bring school subjects into the project.
Excellent, very good, Emmy. Emmy, again, do you have any questions about the?
Oh yeah, what's the meaning of the word feature?
Feature. Well, feature in this case refers to the characteristics. So we can say the features or the characteristics about something or for something.
Okay.
All right. Any other questions?
No.
All right then. Well, okay, let's go to the last paragraph.
Yes. So how do some experts believe we learn most easily? Here's an example of a project with a class of 12 years old. Students watch a video reenactment of the end of the city of Pompeii. Then on their laptops, they compare ancient Italy under the Romans with modern Finland. Groups look at different parts of the topic and then share their ideas. They also use 3D printers to make a tiny Roman building. Later, they use the pieces of the building for a game. This project includes history, ICT, and design and technology.
Perfect. Questions?
Yes, what's the meaning of the word reenactment?
The reenactment, that's a very interesting word, I mean. Here, as you can see, they are making a video and then basically they are recreating a past situation, in this case in history, right? Any more questions?
No.
No? Okay, Emmy, after you have read the 3 paragraphs, I'm going to read 3 options and please let me know which one you think could be a good name for this article, because as you can see it doesn't have a name.
Yes.
Or a title in this case. Let's see this one. Starting young, new ways of learning, or time for homework.
I think new ways of learning.
New ways of learning. Okay, that sounds very interesting. I'm going to ask you some questions just to check how much you understood about the information from Finland. Did you catch the age when kids start going to school?
Yes, they start at 7 years old.
Yes, it's true, which is interesting, yeah? Well, now that, as I told you before, we are comparing, it sounds like 7 is for primary, right?
Yes.
And here in Mexico, at what age do we start? For example, do you remember how old you were when you started school?
Like 5 years old.
5, 6 maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, compared to 7, right? And what can you tell me about homework?
They get very little homework.
And in Mexico, in this case, your school?
I get a lot, yeah. I get
So
more.
we can see, no, that
Yes.
this is kind of different, right? And exams?
They do not do exams.
Yeah. Well, and what about you?
I do exams like almost every month.
All right, excellent, man. Yeah, this is completely different, right? And so in this case, what about projects? Do you do projects at school?
Yeah, actually, I do finite projects every unit.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, can we say that the thing about projects is kind of similar?
Yes, yes it is.
Okay, okay. Very good. And just continuing a little bit with this reading, what can you tell me about, in this case, difficult subjects? Do you think that you have difficult subjects?
Yes, I think they are a little difficult.
Yeah, excellent. Well, I don't know if you have any questions about the education in Finland, Emmy.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much, Emmy. That was a fantastic participation.
Thank you.
You're welcome.